Nice one, cool dudes. I am here in Wiltshire in a place called Causeway. What am I doing here? I'm about to do a short walk which is called Maud Heath Causeway. Who was Maud Heath? I bet you're intrigued. Well, we're going to find out along the walk. This should take, I don't know, an hour or so. It's a couple of miles. There's only one thing left to say. Good luck everyone, especially me. This sundial pit at the start of the walk is actually to mark the midway point of the causeway. And these, just across the road, are Causeway's arches. Built in, what year do you think? Have a guess. You're correct, 1812. And this was because this area is prone to flooding. So this was raised up to allow the people to walk along here. But let's go on with this Maud Heath business. What's so good about her? Let me set the scene for you cool dudes. It's 1474, so 550 years ago. And around that time, Maud Heath used to walk the very same walk every day to market. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Imagine if you had to carry eggs. Eggs are notoriously the hardest thing to transport. I mean, you'd be lucky if you ended up getting 80%, 70% eggs intact at your final destination. And the problem with Maud Heath's walk was that all this area used to get really badly flooded. It's hard to imagine on a day like today, but here is some footage of this place in much worse conditions. So why is it called the Maud Heath Causeway then, Marek? You're probably shouting at your screens, desperate to find out. Well, cool dude. In 1474, when Maud Heath died, after years of traipsing along that path with her eggs, she set up a trust, and all the money was spent raising the road and making a proper pathway so people could walk. And that trust still exists today. So well done, Maud Heath. She's probably the very first cool dude walker. Just thinking of Maud Heath doing the same walk every day and wondering what facilities I would add to the Marek Larwood way. One would be public toilets halfway through the walk. Also, there will be benches along the walk, and on each bench is what a genius idea I've had. There should be a sign saying how far to the next bench in either direction. So you know if you're going for a walk and you think this will be a good lunch stop, you don't pass a bench and then not find one for ages. You know exactly where the benches are. Other facilities I would have, maybe I saw in the park the other day a table with chess on it, so you could have a game of chess, although you probably wouldn't do that on a walk. Have you got any ideas for good facilities to put on a walk that aren't intrusive? Please write them below, cool dudes. It's time, cool dudes, for the question of the day. And in the previous video, I asked you to send in your own questions, and Niak022 wrote, if you could live inside any story, what would it be? Very difficult. I mean, I always like the adventure of the Lord of the Rings, but I don't really want to get killed. So that one rules that one out. There's a great book that my brother had called The Hounds of the Boreal, which is set in Ireland. And it's a great sort of fun adventure. I quite like to live in that one. But when I was about 7 or 8 years old, I got obsessed with an Osborne how-to book called How to Be a Detective. And there were two detectives trying to find the flat man who was a thief stealing diamonds. And I think I'd quite like to be in their office trying to search and hunt down the infamous Flatman. So cool dudes, I'm sure there are better ones I could have picked. What are yours? Please write them below. I love to read them. Nice one. I keep on thinking of more stories I'd like to live inside. And you might be surprised I haven't picked this Phantom Toll Booth. But one I'd like set on real life is Cider with Rosie. I think that's the book that best captures the lost country ways of living. Hello. The walk I've done is sort of looping through fields, not on the actual causeway itself, because the causeway is now a road. And if you drive along to one end of it and walk through a field, there's another big statue dedicated to Maud Heath, which looks like this. If you want to overdose on Maud Heath, and who wouldn't? And if you want to find the Maud Heath statue, it's at the top of a place called Wick Hill, here on the map. In the closing stages of the walk, it's time for a Maud Heath adventure game. It's 1465, your Maud Heath. You've got to get to the market as quickly as possible. The path is flooded, so which of these paths do you choose? A, B or C? Choose wisely, cool dudes. Thought about it? Here's the answer. If you chose path A, oh no, you're attacked by wolves. First they eat the eggs, then they eat you. If you chose path B, uh-oh, you fall down a giant mole hill and you're too weak to pull yourself up. If you chose path C, congratulations. You make it to Chippenham with your eggs and apples, and you sell them all, and you go to Gold Diggers nightclub for a pint of mead. You're probably thinking, I wish I could watch more of these videos and help Marek make more of the exciting content. Well, you can by joining the Cool Dudes Walking Club. How do you do that? You just go to this channel page, click the join button, choose how much you would like to donate a month. The more, the better. And in return, you get to use these emojis, watch these members only videos, and get into the prize draw every month. Who could ask for more? Thanks to everyone who's helped me, cool dudes. Nice one, cool dudes. That is the walk complete. It was just over 2 hours, 4.08 miles. A very peaceful walk. Thank you to Maud Heath for spending a bit of money on this part of the road. All right, cool dudes. Prize draw coming up next. Oh yeah, one more thing left to say. Stay cool. Oh, you're so nice. I want to buy you. Well, cool dudes, you can buy this original watercolour on eBay now. The starting bidding price is just £9. Please bid immediately. Before we start with the prize draw, just some quick clarification on entry to the prize draw. If you're a YouTube member, you're automatically in the prize draw. It's got nothing to do with the old membership number systems, and how it works is I get YouTube to list all the current YouTube members in order of how long they've been a member. So number one's the longest member, and number 500 and whatever it is the most recent member. And then I click the random number generator and it picks one of these numbers. It's got nothing to do with your YouTube membership number, so don't worry about that. All right, currently there are 577 of you supporting me on YouTube. Thank you very much. And the prize you can get this episode is these cards from Stripey Art. These cards from Rather Good Art. Check out both their websites. An expandable drinking cup. A Pig Marek homemade keyring by me. All the paper stickers. A bookmark from Marmu. And the badges. Oh, what a wonderful prize. So it's time to say, random number generator, generate me a number. Generate. Number 10. Number 10 is Skunkola, who has been a member for 42 months. Thanks, Cool Dude, for your support. This prize will be on its way to you. Also, a quick note, thank you for all your keyring pictures and your emails. Because each video takes me about 40 hours, so 5+ days to do, I try and answer all the comments on YouTube or messages on my sort of separate Patreon thing. I just haven't got time to reply to all the emails because it takes me all my life doing this anyway. So apologies, I just take the pictures and I put them on to the video at the end. So apologies if I'm rubbish, but answering messages. But the best way to get me to reply is to be a member and write something on here in the comments. Alright, cool G's, enough of that palaver. Let's go on with the keyring pictures. There's only one thing left to say. Stay cool.